I say eventually down the line, probably Inoue, because I just feel like that'd be a hell of a fight. I feel like he'll bring the best out of me.
Curmel Moton has just said he would love the opportunity to step into the ring against the monster Naoya Inoue. This is not long after Curmel reposted a tweet saying he would be able to challenge Tank Davis in the future. Only one gonna have a chance at stopping Tank will be Curmel Moton in a couple years.
You giving Tank hands or what?
I guess we'll have to see down the road.
Since Tank's split with Floyd Mayweather feud has begun between Gervonta and the 17-year-old superstar, yo ass won't be on June 15th card either. I guarantee you I am. And why you worried about a 17-year-old? Focus on Frank Champ. Before the Frank fight, Tank kicked Curmel off the card, which has set tension between the two. This has given Curmel confidence. He believes Tank was afraid of him stealing the spotlight. Now Curmel believes he can take on anyone.
Taught me a lot of great things. The most important thing that I try to live by is that he just told me to always believe in myself. I always put in the work. No matter what I'm dealing with, no matter what the odds are against me, just believe in myself and I'll come out on top.
The boxing world is buzzing with anticipation as Curmel Moton, the electrifying new contender, calls out Naoya, the monster Inoue, for a showdown that promises to be nothing short of legendary. Are you ready for a fight that could redefine the boundaries of human endurance and skill? Curmel Moton, the rising star with lightning speed and devastating power, has thrown down the gauntlet to none other than Naoya the Monster Inoue, the undefeated champion known for his ferocious knockouts and iron will. This audacious challenge has sent shockwaves through the boxing community, promising a fight that could redefine the sport's future.
If you could fight any boxer, past or present, who would it be?
I say eventually down the line, probably Inoue. I just feel like that'd be a hell of a fight. I feel like he'll bring the best out of me.
Curmel Moton, a name that has been rapidly gaining recognition in the boxing community, is seen as one of the most promising young talents in the sport. Hailing from the United States, Moton has showcased an impressive blend of speed, power, and technical prowess that has drawn comparisons to some of the sport's greats. Moton's journey in boxing began at a young age. Growing up in a tough neighborhood, he found solace and discipline in the sport. His amateur career was marked by a series of victories and accolades, establishing him as a formidable contender even before turning professional. His ability to adapt to different opponents and his relentless work ethic have been key factors in his rapid rise through the ranks. Curmel is set to have a few warm-up fights first, one set to be on the Nate Diaz-Jorge Masvidal undercard. He tweeted Diaz vs Masvidal undercard tune in Curmel Moton's fighting style is characterized by his exceptional hand speed, sharp footwork, and a keen sense of timing. He is known for his aggressive approach, often overwhelming opponents with a flurry of punches from various angles. His defensive skills, though sometimes overshadowed by his offensive capabilities, are also noteworthy, allowing him to evade and counter effectively. Moton's power is another significant aspect of his arsenal. Despite his relatively light frame, he possesses knockout power in both hands, making him a constant threat in the ring. His ability to switch stances seamlessly adds another layer of complexity for his opponents, who find it challenging to anticipate his next move. Naoya Inoue, nicknamed the Monster, is a Japanese boxing sensation who has taken the sport by storm. With a professional record that includes multiple world titles in different weight classes, Inoue is widely regarded as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Inoue's most notable fights include his victories over seasoned champions like Nonito Donaire and Emmanuel Rodriguez. His performance in these bouts not only solidified his reputation, but also showcased his ability to compete at the highest level against elite opponents. Inoue's moniker, the Monster, aptly describes his fighting style. He combines ferocious power with impeccable technique, making him a nightmare for any opponent. His punches are delivered with precision and speed, often resulting in early stoppages. Inoue's body shots, in particular, are legendary, capable of debilitating even the toughest adversaries. Defensively, Inoue is equally adept. He employs a tight guard and sharp reflexes to avoid incoming shots, allowing him to counter with devastating effectiveness. His ring IQ is another critical component of his success, enabling him to make in-fight adjustments and exploit his opponent's weaknesses. The call-out from Curmel Moton to Naoya Inoue has generated a wave of excitement and speculation within the boxing community. Fans and analysts alike are eager to see how this potential matchup could unfold. Curmel believes he has a tricky fighting style, which he has gathered and take up from Floyd.
What boxer do you model your game after?
Definitely a lot of Floyd. I watch Floyd a lot. I have pieces of like Aaron Pryor in there, some James Toney.
Curmel Moton's challenge to Inoue is a bold move, reflecting his confidence and ambition. For a young fighter to call out a seasoned champion like Inoue is indicative of Moton's self-belief and desire to test himself against the best. This challenge is not just about proving his worth, but also about making a statement in the boxing world. Moton's call-out was delivered with respect, but also with a clear message. He is ready and willing to step up to the biggest challenges. He has expressed admiration for Inoue's accomplishments, but believes that his own skills and attributes can pose a significant threat to the monster. Inoue's team has indicated that they are willing to entertain the possibility of this fight, provided that the terms are right and that it makes sense from a competitive and financial standpoint. Inoue himself has expressed a willingness to take on all challengers, maintaining his reputation as a true champion who does not shy away from tough fights. To analyze the potential fight between Curmel Moton and Naoya Inoue, it's crucial to examine various aspects, including their respective strengths, weaknesses, and how their styles might interact in the ring. Both fighters bring unique strengths to the table. Moton's speed and aggression could trouble Inoue, who has sometimes struggled against fast and mobile opponents. Moton's ability to switch stances and his unpredictable attack patterns could also pose problems for Inoue's typically methodical approach. On the other hand, Inoue's power and experience at the highest level could be decisive factors. Inoue has faced and defeated many of the sport's top fighters, demonstrating an ability to adapt and overcome various styles. His body shots, in particular, could be a critical weapon against Moton, potentially slowing him down and limiting his mobility. From a tactical standpoint, Moton would likely aim to utilize his speed and movement to keep Inoue off balance. He would need to avoid getting into prolonged exchanges with Inoue, where the Japanese fighter's power could come into play. Instead, Moton would benefit from a hit-and-move strategy, landing quick combinations and then getting out of range. Inoue, conversely, would likely look to cut off the ring and force Moton into a more stationary fight. By applying pressure and targeting the body, Inoue could wear down Moton and create openings for his power punches. Inoue's ability to mix up his attacks, going from head to body, would be crucial in breaking down Moton's defenses. The implications of a fight between Curmel Moton and Naoya Inoue are significant for both fighters and the broader boxing landscape. For Curmel Moton, a fight with Inoue represents a massive opportunity. A victory would catapult him into the upper echelons of the sport, establishing him as a legitimate star and a force to be reckoned with. Even a strong showing in a competitive fight could enhance his reputation and open up further opportunities for high-profile bouts. A loss, while a setback, would not necessarily be devastating for Moton, given his age and potential. Learning from an encounter with a champion like Inoue could provide valuable experience that would serve him well in future fights. For Naoya Inoue, facing a young and unproven contender like Moton carries both risks and rewards. A victory would reinforce his status as one of the best fighters in the world and showcase his ability to handle diverse challenges. It would also demonstrate his willingness to fight anyone, adding to his legacy. However, a loss to a relatively unknown fighter like Moton could damage Inoue's reputation and raise questions about his standing in the sport. The risk of an upset is a constant factor in boxing, and Inoue would need to be at his best to avoid such a scenario. Beyond the individual careers of Moton and Inoue, this fight has the potential to impact the boxing world more broadly. High-profile matchups like this generate significant interest and can attract new fans to the sport. The excitement surrounding a clash of styles and the narrative of a young challenger taking on an established champion is the kind of storyline that resonates with both hardcore and casual boxing fans. Moreover, this fight could set a precedent for other young fighters to challenge established champions, leading to more exciting and competitive matchups. The willingness of fighters to take risks and pursue greatness is a vital component of boxing's enduring appeal. The call-out by Curmel Moton to Naoya Inoue represents a fascinating development in the world of boxing. It brings together a rising star with a seasoned champion, each with their own unique skills and attributes. The potential fight promises to be a thrilling contest, with significant implications for both fighters and the sport as a whole. As we await the final word on this potential blockbuster matchup, one thing is clear: the boxing world is on the edge of its seat. Curmel Moton's audacious challenge to Naoya Inoue has set the stage for what could be one of the most thrilling fights in recent history. Is Curmel ready for Inoue? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to watch any of our other videos, they will be on screen. Make sure you like and subscribe for more.